Hi guys, and welcome back to another Sketch With Me video. So today I think I'm just gonna pull up some pictures of Jonghan here on my iPad and we're just gonna do some mindless doodling. So today I think I'm going to be using my palette Color ENO in the color pink. Let's put this here, I guess. I'll make sure to have everything listed like above as well as in the description. So palette Color ENO pencil, I'm going to use the Staedtler liquid point. And I think for coloring, just to give the spread a little bit more interest, I'm going to be using, I think, these two pencil crayons. So these are the Prismacolor Premier pencil crayons, and yeah, I'm going to use True Blue and I'm going to use pink. Just because it matches closely-ish, not really, but to Rose Quartz and Serenity, which is 17's, I guess, fandom colors. Okay, so I feel like I haven't sketched in my sketchbook in a while. I have maybe about eight pages left in the sketchbook. But let's get some sketching done. I've treated the sketchbook very relaxed in a way, and I'm not sure if I really like it. I definitely have some sketchbooks next to me that I'm hopefully gonna switch to once I finish this. Only because I feel like this big format is just a little bit intimidating for me, because I do like doing double spreads. But okay, let's just get started. I'm pretty much gonna block like about maybe an hour and a half or an hour of just pure doodling, and yeah, you guys can just come along, draw with me, and yeah. I kind of just want to draw Jonghan today. I was gonna use markers today, but I kind of don't want to anymore. So that's why I think we're gonna do pencil crayons. And I feel like I haven't done this in a while. I think I did a sketchbook video like this. Now, depending how well you guys can see this, will depend on if I'm gonna cut out a lot of the sketching portion and just show majority of the lining and the inking. Maybe next week I'll do a speed paint of a sketchbook spread of one of my new OCs. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you probably don't know who my new OC is. It is a female because I feel like I need at least one female OC so I can you continue to work on drawing the female figure a little bit more. I remember when I first started completing more and more sketchbooks, I used to draw Jonghan. Jonghan used to be one of the members I drew like a whole heck of a lot. And then for some reason I haven't. And I don't know why, because I do enjoy drawing him quite a bit. Okay, hopefully I can get into the drawing mood. Let's see. The thing I'm worried about right now is because I got an iPad for the new year. So I got it from the Boxing Day deals. And I got it because I'm going to be traveling a little bit later this year. And I would like to stay productive. But the thing I'm scared about is that I definitely think I might sketch in my sketchbook a little less. Not entirely, because I do love the tactile feeling of sketching like this more. But recently I've been sketching in the iPad quite a bit. Hopefully this ink dries nicely. Or it's gonna be awkward using the pencil. Oh shoot, I forgot about this. Using the pencil crayon on top, because it'll probably smudge like quite a bit. Such a dumb looking hand. Such a weird body. You guys have to forgive me for drawing their heads so big because I'm looking at this like from far away, not like from directly from above. So some of it's gonna look very funny, I guess. Let's see. See, the thing is mostly his clothes are black. So technically I could do this. This is gonna take forever. I should just speed this part up or like cut out all of this. I've been mostly painting like the last few days, and because when I'm painting I don't have like a depth grip, I feel like I'm getting carpal tunnel right now from just doing these. Did I talk about my OC? My new OC? My new female OC? I think I did, like briefly. Basically, she's gonna be Masaki's cousin, and she's gonna be like the owner, or not the owner, like the main worker, I guess, of a sweets shop. Because if you guys are ever on my Instagram, you guys ask questions to my OCs, you probably know that Masaki and Koji they both like sweets. Koji more than Masaki, but both of them enjoy sweets. And I thought it'd be cute if the sweets shop owner would also be one of my OCs. And she can be Masaki's cousin, so they can frequent the shop like quite often. So I think the smudge is ever so slightly. But her name is Sato, and she's, I don't know. I kind of like her design at the moment, and I kind of don't, so we'll see what happens to her. Initially, I did have a speed paint of her for this week, or last week, or a couple of weeks ago. But I scrapped the footage. I still have it, but I'm not liking the spread, like the drawings I did of her, so I didn't post it. But yeah, maybe I'll do another spread and introduce her to you guys. So I'm gonna try my best to only use these colors. Because one thing I like about, like, or at least working in sketchbooks, is that if you are doing like a spread, not exactly like a planned spread, but you have an idea that you want to use certain materials, I like limiting the colors because looking at the colors or like the spread afterwards looks so satisfying. I'm gonna say this right now just because even though I'm doing this the day before that video goes up, I'm terrible at explaining things, so I do apologize in advance for that. Or not in advance, I guess this is after the fact for you guys. That video is very scattered, the one that I'm talking about sketching and stuff, but yeah, I don't want to treat this channel as a place for you guys to expect like tutorials or anything from me, because I don't have the confidence of being able to speak and explain things in a way that probably makes sense to you guys. I just want to have fun, show progress, and that's it. You guys can learn from it or not learn from it, and whatever you want to do with the information that you get from these videos. I don't remember what I was talking about, but I think I did suggest that I will attempt gouache again. So hopefully in a future video we can struggle together, because I don't know. I don't know why you guys really want me to use gouache. I struggle with it quite a bit. I've been trying to learn how to use it a little bit better. I got back into painting. Oh, his eyes are so huge. because the new sketchbook I haven't really touched in a while, like for my watercolor sketchbook. Like, I have pretty much zero progress in it since the Christmas one, except for like a little Jonghyun doodle. But other than that, there's like nothing else in it. And part of it is because like I've been trying to sketch here, I've been doing a lot of digital work or iPad stuff. But hopefully I can get back into doing more stuff into that sketchbook, because it's so bare that I actually haven't decorated the front either with stickers, which is something I really like to do if I can, but I guess I haven't. Let's use my other pen, just because I feel like this one's a little bit more scratchy, so hopefully this one might be a little bit better. I can't put my hand there. It's a good big shadow. Another funny thing, not funny thing, a fun thing to do to sketch, if there's like a favorite show you like to watch or rewatch, I prefer doing ones to rewatch because you can just pause and do something else and you don't really care if the show progresses, and just draw scenes or like poses from that video. I've done it with music videos before. But recently on the iPad, I've been looking at One Fine Day, the very first one, not the Japan one. And I was doing moments, I think from their 4th episode, and there's like so many like funny expressions or like cute poses that they do. Sometimes I forget how much I love using this pen. I'm just being very loose with this line work. But I'll love to do more of these kinds of spreads and stuff with more other like different colors. I've done teal and like an orangey red. It looks really cool together. I've done yellow with a ultramarine, I think. It doesn't look as nice, but there's definitely some colors you can definitely use and they look really cool together. I don't mind these ones together because they're fairly light in color and they layer quite nicely. Because you kind of get almost like a periwinkle color when you layer these together. Maybe for the next few ones I'll zoom in a little bit closer so you guys can see a little bit better. There. Kind of looks like a pissed off or like disgusted Jonghyun. Wait. There's another I don't know if it's like a continuation of this. Let's see if I can draw it. I'll change it a little bit because I want to draw his profile. So let's make it up, I guess. The funny thing is I've drawn profiles with the mouth more or less closed. But when it's open, I think my knowledge just goes out the window. He looks so offended in the photo. But I do recommend using these colors if you want to have some pretty colors. I think these match really well together. I didn't think they would, to be honest. Because I think I've used these colors together before, but I've always like kept them separate. Like I don't layer them for some reason. Because I think I used these similar colors for Dogyam and Vernon's birthday last year. His face is a little wide, I think. So I usually don't use this eraser, but that's a big mistake. Still a little wide, but it's better than the other ones. Okay. His hair looks messed up. Oh well. Ugh. I think even in this, no matter how far I am in the sketchbook, I still think my favorite spread, or even like just sketches in general, is that Ignots page. The one I did with the Crayola markers and the same pen that I'm using here. I think it's still my favorite. It definitely doesn't look like the same person. Like at all, like all three of these look like different people. That's okay. Let's see mindless doodling. Doodling. He looks more manlier here. Looks more like a kid here. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so one thing I definitely do miss is long hair Jonghan. It's just because it's one of the most fun to draw. It looks like he's like yelling at him. Or not yelling at him, he's like sneering at him. I don't even know if sneering is the right word. Glaring. Not really liking this one. So I'm gonna try the opposite with coloring by putting the blue first and layering pink on top where it's dark, only because in the photo his hair is actually more of a blue color. Okay, so add blue. Okay. I'm gonna try to layer pink. The thing is, I don't at this point it's like it can't really get any darker, but still pushes it back a little bit. I still think this layer is a lot better. So not my favorite. Oh, my hands are freezing. I would love to do like a Masaki painting with the same pose. Add like extra petals to the sides. That's because maybe I put his name over here since I don't think I'm gonna have this much, like, anything to put here. Oh, I should have made it a heart. Oh well. Let's see. Should be on this. Ah, I'm doing this incorrectly. I feel like it's been a while since I've sat down and just doodled like this. The other times have been like multiple days on one page. Looks very derpy. In my head I was like, oh, I gotta make the hand bigger. And I didn't do it. Jesus. Ah. Good thing I didn't make the insides pink. I don't know, it just giving them pink eyes will make them like, I don't know, it makes them look a little evil. Let's make the flowers blue. Although I think pink would have been cuter, but I think there's gonna be too much pink in this sketch anyways. Definitely pressed harder even though his hair is supposed to be a lighter color. All the mistakes. This is a sketch, so I shouldn't really care too much. Sungwon's birthday is coming up. Actually, when you guys see this video, I guess it would be the 17th. No, 18th. 18th. So we passed Sungwon's birthday. Let's do another full body. Okay. Let's just fill in the details now and make it look like Jonghan. I'll probably try to film another session of sketching, just maybe not in real time. Because it'd be nice to finish this sketchbook eventually, so I can start a smaller one. Smaller in size, not in like depth, because the sketchbook I have planned has so many pages. The paper looks thick, so I'm excited to try it out. And it's like a paper that seems like to have a little bit more tooth to it. Now, initially, when I first started completing my sketchbooks, a lot of my sketchbooks actually had like a lot of tooth because they're like just really cheap sketchbooks from, I guess they're not exactly cheap, they're from Michael's. But I think that, one sec, going back to a sketchbook that has a little bit more tooth would be fun to do, and I can probably just learn to adjust, hopefully, because the last few sketchbooks, I think the last 4 sketchbooks, or even 5 sketchbooks if I count the Moleskine sketchbook. They have very smooth paper, which like I really like for pencil work, because I love getting like fine details, and I don't know, it just feels nice to work on smooth paper in my opinion, and I prefer to use smoother paper for like pencil crayons, just because I think I can get like a lighter, smoother pass of color or value. But with toothier paper, I think it'd be fun to try mediums and other ways to use the paper. I would like to see how well it works with like pencil, as well as like pencil crayons, as well as like watercolor or any water or like liquid material, I guess. At this point, usually I regret doing the inking phase, but because my sketch looks really dumb, you can try to fix it with inking. Oh, that was a thick line. Oh well. His mouth's a little low. Oops, wrong. His hand almost looks backwards. So I curved it in the wrong direction. Oh well. I think that was my only chance to fix his face and I squashed it. Oh well. I'm really not caring about the shoes at the moment. The funny thing is adding the blue in his eyes kind of makes his eyes look less derpy. Look like he's less spaced out, I guess. Add a little bit of blue. This one's done. I think I'm just gonna end it here actually. So, because I don't really want to doodle one more here. So let's just put his name. And then the date, which is 01/10. Oh my god. I swear I wrote the date wrong somewhere then. Wait. Let me look for it. It's probably in here. Probably wrote the date wrong. Yeah, I put 19 here. That's not right. Oops, don't move my camera. Here's my pencil. I am not used to it being 2020. Makes me sad. Okay. Not really interesting, but still fun to do and kind of give my brain a bit of a break. Yeah. I'm gonna show you guys some close-ups, but thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next week with another video. Bye!